Have you ever wondered how everything around us, the stars, the planets, and even we ourselves, came into existence? Our story begins with the Big Bang Theory, the widely accepted explanation for the birth of the universe. Picture this: about 13.8 billion years ago, a singularity, a point of infinite density and infinitesimal volume, exploded. This singularity held all the matter and energy that exists today. It was the smallest, densest point you could ever imagine, and then, bang! In a fraction of a second, the universe was born. It expanded rapidly from a state of unimaginably high temperature and density, like the most powerful explosion you could ever conceive, but on an unfathomable scale. This wasn't an explosion in space as we might think of it, but an explosion of space. Space itself was created in this moment. As the universe expanded and cooled, the energy within it began to transform into particles, and these particles began to assemble into atoms. These atoms were primarily hydrogen and helium, the simplest and lightest elements. This marked the beginning of the universe as we know it, but this universe was not yet the star-filled expanse we see today. It was a hot, dense soup of particles, buzzing with energy. It took approximately 370,000 years for the universe to cool down enough for atoms to fully form and light to shine through. This light is what we now detect as the cosmic microwave background, the oldest light in the universe, a relic of the Big Bang itself. In the eons that followed, the universe continued to expand and cool, and the stage was set for the next act in our cosmic drama, the formation of galaxies and stars. So, the next time you look up at the night sky, remember, you're not just looking at stars, you're peering back in time, witnessing the echoes of the Big Bang. Thus, the universe sprung into existence with the Big Bang, setting the stage for the formation of galaxies and stars. From the explosion of the singularity, the universe expanded and cooled, leading to the formation of galaxies and stars. But how did that happen? Let's dive into the spectacular journey of cosmic evolution. Following the Big Bang, the universe was an extremely hot and dense soup of particles. As it expanded, the universe cooled, and over hundreds of thousands of years it became cool enough for atoms to form. This epoch is known as the era of recombination. Imagine the universe, a vast expanse of energy, finally cooling down to a point where atoms could exist. The most abundant elements formed during this time were hydrogen and helium, the simplest and lightest elements in the periodic table. These atoms were like the building blocks of a cosmic Lego set, ready to assemble into something grander. Now picture these atoms floating around, forming vast clouds scattered across the universe. These weren't just any clouds, though. They were immense, spanning light years across, and they had a destiny to fulfill. Gravity, the cosmic sculptor, started to work its magic. The atoms within these clouds began to feel the pull of gravity and started to collapse in on themselves. As they collapsed, these clouds of gas became denser and hotter. This process of gravitational collapse was the birthplace of the first stars. These stars didn't form in isolation, though. They formed in clusters, creating vast galaxies. These galaxies, each with billions of stars, became the fundamental building blocks of the universe's structure. So, from a cosmic soup of hydrogen and helium, the universe began to take shape. This process was neither fast nor simple. It took millions of years for the first stars to ignite, and billions more for galaxies to form. From the cosmic soup of hydrogen and helium, the first stars and galaxies were born, lighting up the universe. This was the universe's first major step towards complexity, towards the formation of everything we see around us today. So, we have the universe, galaxies, and stars. But where do planets, specifically our Earth, fit into this grand cosmic picture? Let's rewind the cosmic clock by about 4.6 billion years. Picture a vast swirling molecular cloud of gas and dust. This is where our solar system begins its journey. In this chaotic maelstrom, gravity plays a critical role. It causes a part of the cloud to collapse under its own weight. This collapse gives birth to a protostar, a baby star, surrounded by a spinning disk of material. This disk is not just an ordinary disk, it's a busy construction site. It's here where the building blocks of planets start to come together. Tiny dust particles stick to each other, growing larger and larger over time. These clumps of matter, called planetesimals, continue to collide and coalesce, growing in size and mass. Some of them grow to become protoplanets, the precursors of planets. Meanwhile, the protostar at the center of the disk is undergoing changes of its own. As it continues to gather mass, pressure and temperature at its core rise, triggering nuclear fusion. This marks the birth of a new star, our sun. Its powerful solar winds sweep away the lighter elements from the inner regions of the disk, leaving behind mostly heavy elements like iron and rock. In this heavy element-rich environment, one particular protoplanet begins to stand out. It continues to grow, attracting more and more matter with its increasing gravity. Over time, it becomes large enough to hold on to an atmosphere. This is the birth of our planet, Earth. But Earth's journey doesn't end there. It continues to evolve, its surface reshaping over billions of years, until it becomes the diverse, life-sustaining world we know today. And thus, from a cloud of cosmic gas and dust, our home, the Earth, was born. From the Big Bang to the birth of Earth, our existence is a product of cosmic events spanning billions of years. Indeed, the story of our world's formation is one of extraordinary scale and complexity. It all began with the Big Bang, a colossal explosion that set into motion the creation of the universe itself. From this primordial chaos, galaxies gradually took shape, immense collections of stars and celestial bodies bound by gravity. In these galaxies, stars were born and died, their fiery life cycles forging the elements that would later form planets. Among these countless celestial bodies, our Earth was born, a blue-green gem in the vast cosmic ocean. The vastness of time and the incredible series of events that led to the formation of our world truly boggle the mind. As we look around us, we must remember that we are not just in the universe, but the universe is within us. We are made of star stuff, a testament to this incredible cosmic journey of